Hello, babes. Welcome back to Barb City. It's your girl, Christiane, aka Barbie. And before we get into this video, you already know what I'm begging you guys to do. Please subscribe to this channel so I'm not here talking to myself. Also, when we're done here, follow me on Twitter at The Real Barb City and Instagram at Barb City Pink Print. I know I always forget, but my Facebook page will be pinned in the comments. Okay, so you guys, let's get right into the video. So 77 Cents decided to once again thirst for attention from the Barbs and Nicki Minaj. Okay, I would assume that it's because nobody's paying her no mind, but the reason why I say this is because she just dropped a freestyle to SZA's, I believe, Smoking My Ex or something like that. And in that freestyle, she did try to throw a little bit of shade at the queen, in my opinion. Okay, literally nobody paid it no mind. The freestyle is not going anywhere at all whatsoever, and that does not mean go and listen to the freestyle to see what she said, because she did not say anything amazing. Okay, she did not say anything that's like, oh, let me go see what she said. Okay, trust me, you guys. But anyways, she did drop this freestyle, and I do believe that it's because she is thirsting for attention again. And I say this because Latto's numbers have not been doing good on social media. Okay, so basically I realized that she did make a couple of posts, and one being the fact that her likes are at 1,500 likes, 313 retweets, and 35 quote tweets. Like, you guys, that's really, really low for what she used to get. And not to mention, you guys, that IceSpice and Latto will be performing at something wireless. I'm not sure. I'm not giving them any promo at all whatsoever, especially Latto. Okay, sorry, IceSpice has to get caught in the crossfire. But anyways, you guys, they will be performing, and it is being reported that IceSpice will be on the main stage, and Latto will be on one of the smaller stages with a smaller crowd. Okay, so this post here was made by Whelp, and it says IceSpice getting main stage while Latto will be performing for 17 people. She really taking her spot. I'm crying. So you guys, people continue to go with this narrative that IceSpice will be replacing Latto. And honestly, in my opinion, I'm totally here for it. Okay, but let's go on ahead and move on to some of the comments. The first person saying this: what spot? 77 Cents never had a spot in the industry. She ate that. A source told me her management had to ask for her to be added on. Oh, it's over for you. Mind you, only one of them just put out an album last year. That's what happens when you get too cocky too quick. Humble yourself, committing career side beefing with a GOAT. Definitely going to watch IceSpice. Latto, which floor are you on? I could come help you with a ladder. No one's listening to scratch off here in the UK. What spot did Alyssa even have to begin with? So much for flourishing. So you guys, like I said, y'all already know they were going to come with the comments. And like I said before, in my opinion, as far as rap goes, Latto and IceSpice are basically on the same level. In my opinion, I don't listen to either one of them. At the same time, I do feel like IceSpice is really pretty. She looks her age. And I once felt like Latto was pretty at one point before I found out that she was only 23. But with that being said, you guys, as far as bars go, it's just not hitting for neither one of them. And I feel like y'all are doing a little bit too much, okay? Y'all are starting to sit here and stream and buy and act like this girl is Nicki Minaj just to make Latto upset. And it's just not giving for me, okay? But here are a couple more comments. One person saying this: Bahahaha 2022, I dominated. Yes, it must be the floor section. One hit wonder, too cocky. Like, she posted this with her chest. Flop, she don't write her raps. I love Lotto, ate and left no crumbs. She came for some girls. No Twitter back and forth. Just straight bars, period. Like, are you saying that happened after the Twitter beef, that she just was going back and forth? Or are you saying that her sitting here shading Nicki Minaj for 3 months straight while Nicki Minaj was on hiatus does not count as a back and forth because Nicki wasn't involved? I don't really get that. But anyways, you guys, a few more people saying, please don't make this a trend. Not her dissing Nicki, but copying her pap line. She dominated in what reality? Boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy. So as you guys heard it, yes, she used Nicki's line in the song, okay? And then at the same time, tried to shade her, okay? But anyways, you guys, with that being said, let's move on to the next topic. The next person we're going to get into is Coi Leray, okay? So before we do that, let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory. So as we know, Nicki Minaj blessed Coi Leray with the collaboration Blick Blick, okay? So with that being said, Nicki Minaj was under the impression that Coi Leray wrote her own music, so she gave Coi Leray that collaboration, okay? So after that, Nicki Minaj put out Super Freaky Girl, and there were a whole bunch of girls that congratulated her on her #1 debut and her Vanguard Award, okay? So those girls were also blessed to be on the Super Freaky Girl remix. And when Nicki Minaj did that, Coi Leray was one of the million of artists that threw a fit because they were not on the Super Freaky Girl remix. I do feel like she was very ungrateful for considering the fact that Nicki Minaj gave her her very own collaboration all by herself. But anyways, you guys, it does seem like Coi Leray is missing the queen. She just recently did an interview where she showed love to the queen, and here is what was said. Stats of Minaj tweeted this. Coi Leray praises Nicki Minaj in a new interview with Billboard, and here's what she said. Some of my favorite female artists out right now that I truly love. Like Glorilla is my favorite. I like IceSpice. I like Cardi. And I think Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest artists of all time. I like Meg. And I think Doja Cat is one of the biggest artists and best female artists as well. Flo Milli too. Lola Brooke is fire. I love her cadence, voice, and energy. There's so many fire women out there to the point where I love it, okay? So she pretty much showed love to all the girls, which is nice. But what I really want to touch on is the fact that she said nothing but facts when she said Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest artists of all time, okay? Especially out of everybody listed in that paragraph, okay? I don't really know what Coi Leray is trying to get here. You know, she's been doing a lot of these videos with her dancing in front of the picture that she has in her house of her and Nicki Minaj on Blick Blick set. But with that being said, you guys, I do feel like she's using the barbs. So do not pay her any mind. Do not go following her, okay? With that being said, here are some of the comments. She named everyone, so that's not special, to be honest. I don't know the reason for y'all to be so mad at Coi. It's not that serious. Looking for attention, again, I see. Oh, wow, she trying to be friends like I forgot. Tired. Talking about Cardi and Nicki in the same sentence. No, she's still an op. Hey, I never listened to her music prior. Nobody did. Hence the reason why Nicki had to tell her cheer up and that people will come around sooner or later. After Blick Blick, she gained more support. She better be grateful, actually. Save it for someone who wants to hear it, because we definitely don't. So like I said, you guys, the Barbs are definitely not falling for it. I know that I'm not. I will not be buying. I will not be streaming. I will not be supporting, okay? With that being said, like I always say, we are going to move on to the next topic, okay? So we are going to be talking about Saweetie and once again, IceSpice. And the reason why we're talking about IceSpice again is because people are just doing too much over on Twitter, okay? Like, I get it. 77 cents shaded IceSpice. You guys like the way IceSpice responded, and I'm totally here for it. But now you guys are just doing too much, comparing her to other rappers and just putting other rappers down for IceSpice for no reason at all is going to eventually cause beef for no reason, okay? So anyways, you guys, Hot Girl on Twitter did make a tweet that got the internet in an uproar, okay? So she said, IceSpice makes pretty girl music that Saweetie thought she was making, okay? So people were retweeting this tweet all day, and everybody had opinions, and here are some of them. In about a few years, there's going to be another light-skinned biracial rapper y'all are going to prop up and claim is making pretty girl music. You're going to use her to compare to the likes of Saweetie and IceSpice, and then a couple years after that, the cycle will repeat. And what's sad is, why does it have to be a light-skinned or biracial girl that has to make the pretty girl music? Like a dark-skinned, brown-skinned girl can't make pretty girl music? It just sounds dumb. Anyways, you guys, another person saying this, that girl's music is not good, LOL, especially not enough for y'all to act like Saweetie ain't have no bops. I feel like y'all are overly mean to Saweetie for no reason. Saweetie makes pretty B music. Don't play. I'll defend Saweetie with my life. I'm sorry. Hell no, Saweetie is who she thinks she is. Literally does not make pretty girl music. Saweetie has been making pretty girl music for quite some time now. Saweetie literally does make pretty girl music. Y'all just choose not to like her for some reason. Bees just be chatting because Saweetie definitely makes pretty B music. Ain't her fault you can't relate. And one more person saying this, don't start with the IceSpice and Saweetie comparisons now, please. Okay, so like I said, I definitely agree with that. And I want to go ahead and give Saweetie some recognition before we move on to the next topic. So Saweetie was nominated for Most Creative Artist at the Urban Music Awards, okay? They posted and said, congratulations to Saweetie, nominated for Most Creative Artist at the 19th anniversary of the Urban Music Awards. Vote now. So you guys, I did go on ahead and vote for Saweetie while I was over there voting for Artist of the Year, which is obviously Nicki Minaj. You guys, I do hope that Saweetie wins, even though I feel like rap is not her thing. I feel like she's very, very beautiful, and I feel like she could make it in like acting, modeling, brand deals, so on and so forth. But with that being said, again, congratulations to Saweetie, and let's move on. So the next topic is about the Queen, you guys. And as we all know, Nicki Minaj continues her 2-month hiatus, okay? She has been missing, and the Barbs are wondering what's going on and where she is at, okay? I'm pretty sure she is somewhere with her feet up, with her man and her son, minding her business, because she has had a very, very busy 2022, okay? With that being said, you guys, it has been reported that Nicki Minaj is nominated for Artist of the Year at the 2023 Urban Music Awards. I did post that link, you guys. Make sure that you guys are voting. Anyways, all day today, Nicki is coming was trending, and that's because yesterday Nicki Minaj did come to Twitter and she liked a tweet from random teens saying Sweet Dreams remix at Nicki Minaj. Okay, so like I said, Nicki Minaj did like that tweet, and this is even after people like 77 Cents has been trying to bait a response from Nicki Minaj by throwing random shade in songs or in tweets, however have you. Nicki Minaj continues to mind her business and sit pretty, and she's not paying anybody any mind, okay? Anyways, you guys, with that being said, Nicki is coming, and I am very excited for it. And you guys, we are going to go on ahead and get up out of here. Please make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at The Real Barb City, Instagram at Barb City Pink Print. Also, like I said, my Facebook page will be pinned in the comments. We always need love off of YouTube, okay? You guys know that they like to play with the queen. They like to play with the Barbs. So we need love on all platforms, okay? Because y'all already know how Dud2 moves, okay? With that being said, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I love you guys so much. Thanks.